we'll show you how to use the new version of eSchool Plus, version 3.1, to add assignments to a gradebook and then copy those assignments to other sections and then also enter scores. So let's get started. To begin, the first thing you need to do is select on the gradebook icon. Again, I'm starting from the home screen, and I want to create an assignment for my English 1P class, and I want to do that across multiple sections. So I want to do it for my mainstream class. That's where I'll set it up, and then I want to copy it to my TR class for English 1P, and then I want to copy it to my 5th period English 1P mainstream class and my English 1P TR class for 5th period. So I'm going to start in the English 1P mainstream class. I'm going to click on the gradebook. And again, note that I have the single section selected. So I'm just looking at my mainstream class. And now I'm going to set up the assignments. So the first thing I want to do is I can come over here to the plus icon in the top right corner where it says Add Assignment. Again, this is new. This is an addition that makes doing this faster. If I click on that, you can see I get an assignment drawer that pops out. Now I can give the assignment a title. Just for the sake of this example, I'm going to give it just assignment number 1. This is going to be a classwork assignment. I need to select the date assigned. And so I will select the day on which the assignment begins, or the date which it was assigned. So now I've selected the date that it is assigned, and I will select the due date next. And you won't have to do all this clicking that I'm doing. I'm just mimicking the first quarter, but I'm actually doing this tutorial in May, so I have to scroll backwards. So that's the only reason you're seeing that. And I will select a date after that to be the due date. And I can give this a description, so I can add a description here. And since this is a classwork assignment, this is actually, we need to give this a better designator, assignment number 1. I will call this, we'll put this in the category for classwork. And I'm not going to base it upon a rubric. It's going to be worth 5 points. The weight, I'm going to leave it at 1. In other words, I'm not going to add to it. I'm just going to keep it at 1, which means it's going to be 100% of 5 points. It's not going to be extra credit. I'm going to publish this. If I click this first part of this oval, I'm going to publish it to the Home Access Center. And then also, I'm going to publish the scores in the Home Access Center. And that's what I do when I click on the second part of that oval. And this score cannot be dropped. So I'm going to click that check mark right there. And now, because I want to copy this across multiple sections, I want to click the copy button. So I'm going to click the copy button. And now, I want to copy it to, I don't want to copy it to, this is where we're starting. We're starting in 4th period, English 1P. So we want to copy it to the TR section for 4th period, the mainstream section for 5th period, and the TR section for 5th period. And I'll click OK. And so now, you can see now I've got assignment number 1, and I've now copied it, and I have it here in the single section. Now it comes time to enter the scores. If I want to enter the score, I want to change this from the single, I want to change it from viewing a single section to multiple sections. So I'm going to click on that M for multiple. And now you can see, now I've got all 28 of my students in my 4th period class. And now I can go and I can enter the scores. Now there are multiple ways to enter the scores. I can do it the way you're probably used to, just by going score at a time. And I'm just entering in some random scores. But there's a faster way now. In eSchool Plus, you now have the ability to mass update scores. So this is a new feature. So let's say you're giving a assignment where you did a quick check for completion and you notice that everybody in the class completed it. Within eSchools, you now no longer, for an assignment like that, you no longer have to enter in each score. You can mass update the score. So this is what that looks like. If I click on this icon in the top right corner of the score column, I can click mass update scores. So I'm going to click on that, and you see the selection here is update scores. So now I can update scores with whatever that mass update score is. Since this assignment is out of 5 points, I can update it with 5. I can update it with whatever point value I would like. And then if I wanted to override the other scores that I've got, I can check that. If I just wanted to give everybody 5 points from this point forward, I can do that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mass update with 5 for all of the remaining scores. And I'll click apply, and notice it has updated all those just like that for the remainder of the gradebook. Now I can also clear the scores. So let's click back on that, the mass update button. I can clear all the scores, so I can do that when I click apply. This will override the existing score values. Yes, that's fine. And now it's back to where we started. Okay, so that's a very, very nice feature. Will save you time. This will save you time in this new gradebook. Okay, so that was quickly adding assignments, copying assignments, and mass updating scores.